What up, Nation fans? I'm back with another video. Like I said yesterday, I wasn't sure if I was going to review it today or not. Friends, I decided to watch the infamous film Strange World. I decided to watch it first. That way I can watch all the other stuff a little bit later. So, yeah. If I don't get to watch all of them tonight, I could just watch one tomorrow. I hope. Oh yeah. Strange World. It's a good film. But, yeah. You're probably thinking, Strange World? What the hell is that? It was a Disney movie released back in November 2022, which bombed in the box office. But that wasn't the film's fault. It was Disney's abysmal marketing that caused the film to fail. There's not that many people knew about the film, and the people who never wanted to see it because they didn't know about it. So, yeah, that's why you never heard of it. But the film's kind of available on Disney Plus too. So, yeah, if you heard about what happened with it, let's just give it a watch and see if it's good or not. I'll get to the reason why the film wasn't marketed properly, because Disney didn't market the film properly. So all we had was 2 trailers of the film. That's it. The trailer just gave away everything. And gave away a surprise that it didn't give away the ending, it just gave away a character that should have been kept a secret. Like, Disney just doesn't care about the film. So I'll get to the reason why Disney didn't market it properly when it comes up. Because it's kind of one character that this happened. I'll get that. So, without further ado, let's get to the review. Hope I don't make it as long as my review on Encanto. If you haven't watched that film, haven't seen that review, go check it out, or watch the film yourself. So the film is inspired by 50s sci-fi. Actually, before we get to the film, I want to talk about the opening. Well, not the opening sequence, more simply I don't know what they call, but basically the segments that show us like the names of the film companies behind it and stuff. The usual Disney opening is different, because this film was released, as I said, in November, for Disney's 100th anniversary. Yep, 100 years. Disney came out on the first Disney film came out in 1937, but the first ever official Disney short on the Walt Disney Studios was also Lucky Rabbit back in 1927. But the official star is Mickey Mouse in 1928. And November was the anniversary of Disney. So yeah, after 100 years. So, going on to that. Anyway, the film opens with a 50s style film montage, the stereotypical one we see, black and white with a radio announcer type of voice. This film is, those types of voices. Something like the on the radio. So the narrator I'm just going to the narrator because he never appears again after this. Talks about the hotel of, I forgot its name. Arendelle, I think it's called. No, let me get it on. Yeah, it's about the town, its capabilities stuff. But anyway, introduces us to the Clay family, a family of explorers. Only focus on 2 though. One of them is a man named Jaeger Clay, played by Dennis Quaid, and his son, Searcher, played by Jake Gyllenhaal. You could tell. You could tell Searcher's different to his dad. Searcher's more into the plants. So after the narration's over, we cut to the two on the mountain with a group. One of them is a woman named Callisto Mal, played by Lucy Liu. Yeah, she'll be important later. She was going to appear again later, so don't worry. And two others. Exploring the caves. A comedic scene happens when an icicle falls down, seemingly killing one of the explorers, but no, it missed him. It's those types of things where you think someone hits a person, but turns out it missed them by a mark and they're totally fine. That was an oh shit moment. Like, that's the moment I literally said oh shit out loud. So yeah, they go exploring. Serge is more interested in the plans in the cave. He kind of accidentally causes a cave in. And he nearly falls to his death, but he's saved by his dad. His dad still is searching. But Searcher suggests they should actually take a look at the planets though. Because they could actually help the town. But he is not interested in plants and stuff. They kind of get a bit of an argument about that. And Callisto and the others agree with Searcher that whatever may be beyond it might be good, but for now they're here to help the town. And this plant could revolutionize the technology, help the town more, power it. So Jaeger just gives the compass to the Searcher and for him to get back home, and he just goes off on his own. Then we cut to 25 years later. And we see an older Searcher who's now famous for, he's a farmer now, but he's more famous for the discovery of the plants at Clay Farms. He lives with his wife, Meridian, played by Gabriella Union. His son, his son Ethan, played by Jabuke Young White. I do not know if I said that right. Forgive me if I butchered it. And a dog, Legend, who has 3 legs. They're just a normal family. Sergio vows not to be like his dad. You know? And to even may grow up to be like him, as we see 2 instances about the film. Where even Space becomes his dad. Kind of creepy. So yeah. After they do the morning duties, they're doing them regular firemen. Where Even's friends come over. You know, about some car packs. One of the boys got him one too. And you can tell how, when the way Ethan's reacting to him, you could tell a specific trait of the character. Now, here's I'm going to mention the thing that caused this been the less low marketing. And that's Ethan. He's gay. He's the first lead character to be gay. Think about it. Disney films have had gay characters, but only in minor roles, so they just easily be cut out of the film. For countries that are against gays. You know, just against gays, like China and stuff. So that was cut. But since he was a main character, well, I was thinking they might have, they might cut out some of the scenes focusing on the gayness, but it's not much prominent, but it has a few sequences, and just get a few mentions too. So yeah, it's because of that. I understand from a business perspective that it was only done to get, so they can get, so that they could just sweat at the rug. But that would make them lose a lot but they think that if they lose a lot more money. They should just screen it in countries that actually accept gay people, instead of just broadcasting to international audiences. I know where they make more money, but I think we should just skip most of the theaters there. Most of the theaters in other countries that do not accept this type of screenings, which is kind of sad. Because what's wrong with being gay? A man looking at another man. Again, some people think it's not good, but I have nothing against it myself. I'm not against gays. At all. I grew up in modern day. I was born in the 21st century back in 2001. So I grew up in the modern day style. I haven't seen, I haven't seen any racism or any bullying in like that. You know, I haven't seen those types of things in real life. So, yeah, maybe because I live in the UK and it's not common here, so... Ah, shit. This is only 11 minutes. Oh, shit. Anyway, I say yes. After Searcher embarrasses himself in front of his son and his friends, you know, his dad knows so Searcher knows Ethan's gay and supports him on that. No, I thought God for his door. So after that, they joined. Anyway, during the filming earlier, something's wrong with the plants they're using the power. The battery on the tractor is dead. The flying, it's not a proper tractor. It's more of a, well, it's more futuristic now, and it's 25 years. Now, at the start, you do not know how long it's been, but it's confirmed to be 25 years later on in the film, when you meet a certain character. So, anyway, they're enjoying this nice family time together. When a ship comes onto the farm, and it's believed to be Callisto. He was now leader of an expedition group that's well known. As there is some introductions, she gets to why she's here. She needs his help. The entire plants, I'm just gonna call them that, because I forgot what they're called, are starting to die. Like, their powers, their energy is gone. Maybe dying. So she needs Searcher's help. And she's refuses, but when convincing on his family, he agrees to go, but tells Ethan he can't, or to keep him safe. Ethan is frustrated about that and goes to his room. Sorry. So Searcher says goodbye to Meridian as he heads off to find the source. After being briefed on the situation, since the whole source is one entire source underground, they discovered a hole that leads into that source. So they're going down there to figure it out. As they're sending down, Meridian who's up to them that Ethan is on the ship. And reveals himself. As he tells us something about they're attacked. And the pilot to be killed. Yes, he's never seen again. He's never seen again in the film. I think I didn't make such about. For now, I'm just saying he's dead. Like he gets plucked out by some pterodactyl-like creature. Shit crashes, and Searcher gets something from the others with Legend. The ship manages to survive. Searcher and come across a blue creature that steals his handkerchief. End up being attacked by some black creatures that are being controlled by the small blue one. but it's saved by a guy with a flamethrower who's actually revealed to be Jaeger. Even if she doesn't, then we cut back to the ship after that reveal, where everyone decides to pick the ship up first. Even once her is dead. His mother agrees with Callisto though. Meridian agrees with Callisto. It's the best bet to fix the ship, but now she knows that Searcher can take care of himself. He may be not that skilled as well, but he can at least take care of himself a bit. So yeah. You see. So coming back to Searcher and Jaeger. Jaeger's having a hard time believing that he's a son. But Searcher actually convinced him that. So yeah, after all much brings over. He asks him what he's doing here. So after he searched the mountains, he said to take a different path in the mountains because taking the trail on the outside is dangerous enough in a storm. So, he fell to the floor and ended up in this strange world. He's stuck here. Decided to keep exploring. By that treasure. It's on the other side of the mountain. There's only one place he can't get past, or a place full of acid, like some type of acid. I'm looking back on. Yeah, I can see that. So yeah, anyway, after Searcher reveals his mama, Jaeger laughs at her. He also tells him that his mother is gone, but not dead. In case they misheard. He tells me she's moved on. Man and a man. It's been 25 years. He gets pissed about that. Wants to tell to kill this guy. Rip this guy to shreds. And goes to the mountain. Ivan sneaks off. After Meridian and Callisto find out, we cut to Ivan Merchant. And as he goes searches for the caves, he comes across the same blue creature as before. It has a handkerchief. Kind of community. So after a community scene's over, Ivan recognizes the handkerchief it's got. So asks it to take him to Jaeger. I mean, Searcher. Sorry, I'm getting those two mixed up now. I'm getting those two mixed up for some reason. Anyway, so yeah. Alright, Ivan calls the blue guy Splat. Alright, after climbing down the mountain. There's a little tension between the two, by the way. And Jaeger finds the card Ivan dropped. Searcher realizes that. And that's when Jaeger finds out he's a grandpa. And we find out that blue creature actually works for those big black creatures with tentacles in their mouths. Like parasites. It basically binds victims. It basically lures their victims to them. So yeah. And that's what Splat's been doing, but after trying to get Ivan from collecting those little balls with energy power, those plant things, it shocks him, injuring his tentacle, I think. Ivan wraps the scarf around it, because of the changes mind, and, well, those Flashmen still chase after him, but saved by Jaeger and Searcher. As when, by the way, early on in the film, right, there's a scene at the market where Searcher is revealed not to tell anything about his dad to Ivan. Basically, he tells Ethan that his dad just hasn't come back for to be dead after 25 years. That he's a bad father and stuff. And he wants Ethan to be, and well, he thinks Ethan's going to be a farmer in the future, but it's not what Ethan wants. Not realizing it, Searcher is becoming like his dad. So yeah. And those Blackbeard's still chasing them. They end up across some land creatures, like being used like a bridge. But they say by Meridian and Callisto, and I should escape them for now. Well, that's where they find out about Jaeger and stuff. And the ship's up and running. So yeah. A lot of tension between the two, you know. Anyway, they've seen how beautiful this world is. Meridian has become the pilot after the other pilot's dead. Like, I assume he doesn't appear at the end of the film. I didn't pay much attention to that part. So So Jaeger is interacting with his grandson. You know, even seen him be more like him. I mean, Search has seen that even starting might become him. You know, the two end up in a small little argument. Ethan tries to calm the situation down by playing a card game, but the two don't understand the rules, even though Ethan's trying to explain it to them. He gets annoyed and leaves. Alright, I'm sorry if I forgot anything. Trying my best to remember, even though I literally just watched it. Anyway, they're following the call to the heart of the plant. You know, to figure out what's causing it to die. I managed to get across. What else some more creatures to manage to get across the thing? But then attacked by the same creatures from earlier, causing them to defend the entire ship. Searcher also learn how to throw for the first time. It's kind of like a gag with Lloyd from the Lego Ninjago movie, which I plan to cover on this channel sometime in the future. So look forward to that. It's technically animation. And stop motion is animation, so it'll be included on this channel, so yeah, I'll go by Mr. Mystery for now. It's just a temporary name, by the way. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call myself, probably. So for now, it's Mr. Mystery. So after that, Jaeger and Searcher kind of a bonding moment. Jaeger asked Searcher why he became a farmer. WWE Searcher just really likes putting all his love into growing plants. He enjoys putting all the heart into it, and it's, and he wants his son to have a legacy to be proud of. So, meanwhile, Ethan's talking to Meridia, and she notices that Ethan's more happy than usual. He really likes this. It's a nice chat. He even gets to steer the ship for a bit, and Meridian knows that he has a crush on that friend of his. I like some good that's good representation. Even is a gay character, and he's likable. With a likable voice actor, with a great voice and a great design. Well, Searcher is white, his wife and son are black, which is interesting representation too, of black culture. When Ethan reveals to Jaeger about his crush, I thought he was going to be like, you have a crush on a boy? That's not how I be weirded out. I thought it would react something like that or something. But no, he was happy about that. Like, it was being gay was normal for him in his time. Well, it has been 25 years, so yeah, that makes sense. But I'm just saying it would be something like that because he's older from a past when, you know what I mean. Anyway, they notice that they managed to arrive at the source. It seems to be attacked by those creatures from there. So they use the plants to try and kill them. And he talks even about stuff. And they kind of end up, even kind of reveals he doesn't want to be a farmer. And Searcher kind of blames his dad, started blaming his dad for the argument. Even just gets upset. His father doesn't understand where he wants to be. And jumps off the ship. And Searcher chasing after him. After yelling out, Searcher is shocked to find out he's acting like his father. He apologizes for that. But then even points someone out. The sky, like they're on the other side of the mountain. They're on the other side of the mountain. And they make an even more shocking discovery. It's the entire island, their home, everything on that on the island isn't an island. Yeah, that type of crap. Not the first time this has happened. This is really not the first time the story element was being used before. The only time I can think of was like Avatar or something, with the lion turtles and stuff, being like cities and guardians for them. I'm sure there are other times I just can't remember. Like the stuff I can't remember right now, so I'm sure there are other times. That's when they realized that that plant that's they're protecting isn't being attacked. More simply, it is being attacked, but not to be eaten. Not to be eaten. No, because it's deadly. It's killing the creature. It's around the heart. They've been killing the antibody system. Everything they've been through has been the body. And that acid was actually stomach acid. Makes sense. So anyways, they head back to tell everyone what everyone's still killing. Like, and tell them everything that they find out. Jaeger has that believing. These two, him and Search, are arguing. When Search reveals he's just been a bad father. You know? Just in the comments to go. By little detail, the compass has the torn off, a picture of his dad has been torn off on the photo. Like his head. Showing his resentment. After Jaeger leaves and Searcher comes in, Searcher along with Meridian and Splat, and Ethan all get thrown in bed because Callisto thinks that the emotions are making them not be able to think rationally, so puts them in there. She's not a bad guy, actually. Not a twist villain or anything. No, she just thinks that the high emotion rate things going on might gone to them. So she just put them in there because she thinks it's just the right thing to do right now. Is what she believes. So I like there's no true villain in the film, not a proper antagonist. It's not being a true antagonist in a way. The planet itself was technically the threat, but it's not revealed until later. Anyway, they managed to break out thanks to the legend and that. They managed to take back the break. Meridian takes the point, while Ethan and the Searcher go and try and best to get rid of the planet. You know, because Searcher's destroying his legacy for his son. Something his dad couldn't do. And, well, I think that had Jaeger thinking after that. Alright, try the best. After the minute scene, Callisto finds out the truth and starts believing him. But then the shovel is destroyed. It's broken. All hope seems lost. Jaeger comes in to help out. He definitely must have realized what he's done over the years. Hasn't been. He lost 25 years of his life because of that. Lost his family. Like he didn't care before. He realized that he made a big mistake in doing that. Like he just wanted to explore the place with his son as a discovery together, as their legacy. So they have their own things, and that's pretty interesting to know. And after breaking off the plant, they can say, but the heart stopped. Seems like still too late, but then thanks to one of the antibodies, I'm just going to call it that. Basically, they're antibodies and cells. So basically, ones like Splat, like what? Regular blood cell? No, they're not blood cells. No, more like just regular cells. And I assume the white blood cells are those black things, the tentacles, or antibodies. I think they're antibodies, yeah. And the heart is jumpstart and the creature's alive. So, yeah, everyone's happy. Sergio and Jaeger make up for their lost time. Come close again. Even's happy about that. And then we flash forward 1 year. We get seeing Paul Allen, a scene early on in the film where Searcher opens the door to come out to the house. But this time it's different. He walks in the mailbox, finds a letter from Ethan, who has become like his dad, but different. Becoming an explorer. He's exploring with his friends. Exploring the entirety of the body of the creature. It's been wild. Ethan, Jaeger, Searcher is happy. We even get a glimpse of Jaeger return home after 25 years to see his wife again. And meet her new boyfriend, or husband, or whatever. Who's very big. Like, big. No joke. Like, she didn't cry though. Like, Like, I want for it to be emotional if she hugged him while crying. That'd be more emotional. She just, like, she just sees him and doesn't just smiles. Happy to see him again. My guess is Searcher already told her that he's alive. So, Ethan's been enjoying his time. And, well, thanks. It's because his dad, he's able to make it this far. What's about that? Oh yeah, no, they got power. As Yeager and Searcher and picking up some vegetables on the farm. You know, picking up the food on the farm. Because early on, Yeager thinks farming is boring, but now he's doing it with his son. And he's happy. As it zooms out on the entirety of the creature as it seemed tiny from Earth, like just from the planet itself. And in the film, this video has been pretty long. I keep having a habit of making my movie videos long. And this is not an anime film review either. Like, I've done anime movie reviews before, I think. Like, Top Guru's pretty good in the movie, and Hardcatch pretty good, and Happiness Child's pretty good movies. My anime channel, so yeah. Also, I renamed my game channel to Super Sonic. Because I like Sonic. Okay? Resident Gamer was also a good name, but yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, be up to date, or videos that comes out of your job. You already know about the controversy of this film. Please go watch it on Disney Plus and tell me what you think of the film. And did it deserve to be a bomb? Be a box office bomb? Because I don't think it did. It didn't deserve that. It was a good film. It's a message about family. You know, it's important to... What's important. So again, thank you guys, and sorry this video has been super long. I try not to make them long. It's even longer than my bloody Encanto review. Jeez. But thank you guys. I'll see you next time for another video. Mr. Mystery out.